NYCC 2020 is just days away. Right now, I have a team of experts that might give you your best chances at getting the Funko Pops you want. Here at the first edition of Victor Unboxed Funko News. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Victor Caballero, and joining me is my legendary co-anchor.
I'm Ron Burgundy?
Not again. Who's on prompter? You know Ron and I can't work like this. Dang it! I apologize for the technical difficulties. NYCC 2020 begins this Thursday on the Funko site, and on Friday for the rest of specific retail stores. Those with lottery tickets means that bots will have first dibs. Speaking of bots, Funko did issue this statement. Like many claims this year, this too is unequivocally false. Funko did its diligence in removing every identifiable bot account possible from the pool of candidates. Statistically speaking, the chances of multiple accounts from the same person occurring is extremely low. Online shared retailer exclusives will go live at 9 a.m. Pacific on October 9th. In-store shared retailer exclusives will go live when stores open on October 9th. If you're going about the lottery system, here are the steps that Funko had released. You had to have completed your Funko Fan Club registration September 28th. Winners should have been notified by email October 2nd. On the 8th, winners will receive another email before sell time that contains a password. You will then be able to purchase a limit of each pop per winner. For more detailed information, please click on the link in the description. For those that didn't win the golden ticket, you will still have your chance to purchase at retail stores. Real quick, an overview of where you can find your Funko Pops. Here with me now, Funko experts that can possibly give you the best chance at getting the pop you want. Ron, Pop Avenger. CJ, Master Pop Hunter. Welcome.
So glad you're all here to talk about NYCC 20.
2020, yeah. Who would have seen this coming?
Right? All virtual?
Yeah. These virtual cons they've been something. They've
been
made
interesting.
Yeah, they've been interesting. They've made it harder and easier on some things, but I think overall it's been quite a challenge to get what you want, to get it on time, to get it in a nice mint condition. So, it is what it is. That's how this year has been, and it's just unfortunate.
We all know that the lottery winners have it made. They just go on the site at their selected time and make their purchases. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. What do you think about that, CJ?
So I think they mostly, I think they'll have a lot better chance of getting stuff, but from the sounds of the blog post, there's still going to be probably more there than the pieces they're going to have. So they're going to get something, but I don't think everybody's going to have an easy chance of getting everything.
Right, that's kind of what I was wondering with how Funko is going to do or handle the volume of how many of these pops are going to be available and how many lottery winners are there going to be? Is there, is it going to be like 1,000 pops and then 5,000 people, fighting to the death to get one or what?
Yeah, I think there's going to be less pops than the people that actually invite. I think they'll a lot to make sure everybody gets something, but I don't think we're going to be able to go in and just get every single pop.
That's the impression I got too from the way they wrote their blog post. They made it seem that, hey, when we send you these, be on time, be ready that minute it's available to you, because otherwise it's going to be the same thing as the cons have been. If you are not literally there that second they drop, you miss out.
And with the past ones, even if you were there the second they dropped, you still didn't have a chance on some of them.
On Friday, collectors have a chance at purchasing their pops, whether it's virtually or physically at their stores. What are some tips that you can give them to help them acquire the pop that they want?
Pick a store. So there's going to be stores having them. Find which one you want the most and what store it's at, and camp out at that store.
Yeah, unfortunately, that really is what needs to be done. If you want a pop and you know which one you want, so we'll just pick an example here. Mr. Compress, and that's going to be a Hot Topic exclusive. If you want it, figure out which Hot Topic is most accessible to you. And take COVID restrictions into account. It's very important that we do that with shopping in person. But take those restrictions, be there as absolutely as early as you can be, and try to communicate with the people that are there. Hot Topic has in my opinion, a very poor policy of allowing 5 styles per customer, and sometimes that means that the person that was there first is going to buy 5 of the pops and just steal your chance. And if that's what happens, like just be prepared.
A lot of them are going to be online and in stores. Like Amazon kind of made a boo-boo, and 2 of the ones that are Amazon exclusives, the links were released like the day they were announced. Aaron got his Jimmy Cricket order in, and I got my Baby Yoda order in the day they were announced by Funko.
I love Jiminy Cricket, so I was pretty excited. Now, keep in mind that what we have seen in the past with these types of orders, some of them get canceled, some of them don't. So still, if you're like me and you got a Jiminy Cricket order placed in, just be aware that it might get canceled. And whenever it does go live again, I would say just buy another one. Just be prepared, because if yours gets canceled and you missed out on it, that's gonna be a huge feel bad. And if you end up with 2 of them, hey, if you're real like me and you like an auto box one and a boxed one, then there you go. I have some pops here on my desk that they're duplicates. And it's just because I happen to really like them out of box, but the collector in me is like, how dare you do that to such a beautiful piece? But the other collector in me is like, how dare you not take it out of the box?
And the other thing is, plan your stores too. It's like Walmart, Target, they both open at 7 a.m., but you got Hot Topic, GameStop, Box Lunch that aren't opening until noon. One at more than one store, camp out Walmart, Target at 7 a.m. Then
actually, with
Topic or GameStop.
With Walmart, I wouldn't say that's necessary. That wouldn't be the case. I'll be honest with you. I still seen a ton of Marty with the watch. I still see a ton of them at various different Walmarts, and I mean various different Walmarts. So for me, Walmart is way at the bottom of the stores that I need to hit. The most important ones are the ones that you should focus on are the ones with the poor policies, like Hot Topic, what's Box Lunch, and ThinkGeek. From what I've seen, those are the weaker 1 or 2 per customer policies that you want to make sure you get before you miss out on them.
Yeah, same thing. Target was my biggest pet peeve with San Diego Comic Con, mainly because they didn't get that many and off that morning. So by 11 a.m., they were all gone. So Target's my number 1 for Beachhead.
Oh, gotcha. I know that Target's policy is supposed to be 1 per customer.
It is, and they are still sold out before I got to lunch.
Oh, dang, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but that's my plan. Is I'll be at Target in the morning, and then on my lunch, as soon as I go to lunch, I'm going to Box Lunch.
Another thing, like, talk to your community, like figure out who's going where, and work with them so that if it's possible for them to pick up an additional copy for you, then talk to someone, work together, and that really is the bottom line. Work together, to get what you want, so that we can all fill out our collections. You're passionate about it. I'm passionate about it. Let's work together and finish our collections.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the best ways for people to get them is work together. Because, if I go to Target at 7 a.m. and they're sold out, somebody may hit another Target that has tons of them. And I know Beachhead's not going to be one of the really popular ones compared to like the anime stuff. So there's a real good chance I can just find somebody in another group that'll have it.
Which would you all recommend? Shop it online or in person?
Both. So a lot of the online ones are going to release at midnight. So when it comes out, they're going to have a special release at midnight. And some of them, most of them, like Entertainment Earth, will give you a countdown for like 7 p.m. So get what you can in the stores, but just keep in mind what time they're going live on the different sites, and you can still go and nab what you want from different sites too. Like our biggest thing, like we don't have an Entertainment Earth here, so we can't get anything, get it online.
Yeah, that's true. Personally, I think for me, shopping in person for some of these is just better, just because of the way my life is structured. But I'd strongly recommend online, like, being up at midnight, putting that order in right away, just, being prepared.
Do you believe that the lottery system will help with the bots issue?
Yes and no. I think it's going to get rid of a good portion of them, but there's still going to be people who bought it. They're probably going to have less figures than they actually have people, and a lot of those people are still going to end up being bots.
Honestly, I don't believe in the bot issue, just because I've been able to get what I wanted most of the time. And it's always been about being ready and having a good connection and being ready that second that they go live. I think that the lottery system is not going to work just because of the requirements that they have of the you have to have an account. You have to, it has to, I think you have to have an address on it or something like that. But there were really easy requirements to meet. And I don't think that bots are really that big of an issue with the CAPTCHAs. They've, some of them do get through it, but I've never thought that it was such a ridiculously high percentage that this needed to happen. It's honestly always seemed to me that there's just more people trying to buy the actual product than the product is available. Because again, we don't know how many of these pops are made. Like, is it 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, and then you have closer to 10,000 people trying to buy them. Like, obviously they're going to sell out instantly. There's more people trying to get them.
Is there anything else that you guys think we need to add?
Plan ahead. It's the main thing.
Yeah. It's so crucial that if you want these, everybody wants these. And if you truly do want them, you have to be prepared. You have to plan ahead. There's, I think, a little over a week now before they drop. So when it's going to happen. Just be ready. You have to be ready. You have to have a plan. Otherwise, you're going to miss out and you're going to be upset. And you might end up having to pay more than what you would have otherwise.
This has been super informative. Thank you both so much for being on and sharing with us your expertise. We hope to have you again. Thank you.
Appreciate the invite.
Yeah, it was fun.
Ron, you're being awfully quiet over there. What's your take on the bots issue?
Come again?
The bots, with the lottery system.
You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
I wasn't speaking Spanish. I know Spanish. I just wasn't speaking Spanish then. Moving on. Now, we're going to weather.
It's a cold town.
Thanks for that report. Now, what's happening in the world of sports?
Sweat and Kerrigan on the sideline for this third down.
3rd and 4. Jackson keeps it himself up the middle. He's got room. Lamar Jackson, open field, inside the 20. He is in. Lamar, spectacular. Touchdown, Baltimore.
I did it. Yes. But yeah, I feel offense did a pretty good job today, but not just offense, all phases. I still feel like we have room for improvement, and Fluke did a great job of stepping in for running.
The shot clock winding down. James on the drive. Hop step floats it up. Bank shot is good. Well, Pope. James in the post catches and gets hammered. Count the basket and one. 4 to shoot. Butler drives, flips it up and in. Jimmy Butler had that quick release.
I'll be a lot better, with the security of the ball and the turnovers and things of that nature. And, and we as a team will be a lot better defensively with our game plan. Appreciate it.
That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Join us next time on another edition of Victor Unboxed Funko News. This is Victor Caballero.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, planet Earth.